Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and as the vast majority of you probably already know, I hate this base. I despise it. Not because it's particularly bad, it's not that great. Don't copy it, it's not that great. It's not that, it's that everyone's using it, so it's gonna be ruined soon enough anyways. And that's my goal with this video, to ruin it. Because, you know what, it's not because of my hatred for the base or anything like that. It's because if you guys push at all, you're planning to push, you're already in Masters or Champions, you're gonna see this on half of every base. And if you're in any Clan Wars at all, with any Town Hall 10 at all, I guarantee at least one of them is gonna be using this base. So you can go in and you can easily get the 2-star, if not the 3-star, on any one person who has this base in the Clan Wars. So that should be helpful. If you want to be safe, you go from the corner like I did. That is safe. That is a safe 2-star. You're going to get the 2-star. As long as you don't screw up majorly, you're just going to get the 2-star. You're probably not going to get the 3-star. If you want to risk it and go balls to the walls, you're going to go from the flat side instead of the corner. Flat side, much more dangerous. You screw up on the flat side, you lose. If you get it right, you'll at least get a 2-star and have the chance at a 3-star if you go from the side. If you want to be safe, go from the corner. Now, I do rag on this base a lot, but there are some good qualities about it. The main thing is you look at the defenses. How are they lined up? The defenses, it makes a ring. Everyone always thinks of those hog rings. This is technically a hog ring, but it's not that way for hogs. It's that way for golems. No matter what you do on this base, unless you save a golem until most of it's cleared, none of your golems are going to go into the core. That is one of its major strengths. And then when you get to the core, not only is everything there, all the Tesla, both Inferno Towers, all 3 Expos, the clan castle, all its troops, and every single skeleton trap, you'll have no golems there to protect your troops. Your troops are going to get wrecked. Your golems are going to be off all the way 2/3 of the way around the ring of the base and like behind the core. I've seen that a lot. The golems will be almost all the way done destroying all the defenses as the rest of your troops are getting to the core with absolutely nothing protecting them. That is the strength of this base. And you will be overwhelmed. They often fill their clan castle with archers and, well, mostly just archers actually. Couple witches sometimes, but mostly archers. Why? Because even if you have a lightning spell, guess what? You're probably not going to kill them all, along with all the skeletons from every single skeleton trap. And then there's both heroes meeting you in the core. Usually they have one on each side. And that's what I'm going to talk about next. The safest side to go from, if you're going to go from a safe corner, is from the side with the clan castle. You don't want to meet the clan castle inside the core. You're already under fire from everything. Lure it if you can. Some of these are incredibly difficult to lure. They put their Tesla outside. They 1 Tesla outside to stop you. Or they put an extra defense over there to keep you from luring the clan castle. They want to keep you away from that clan castle. That's the strength of this base, is like 50% in the clan castle. So you want to get rid of it either on the outside or before you're in range of all those Infernos, those Tesla, and those Expos. So always come from the clan castle side, not necessarily the corner or the side. If you come from the corner or the side, you don't have to come directly from there, but you want it so that you don't meet the clan castle in the core and you meet one of their heroes there. So I came from the opposite side of the clan castle because both their heroes were dead. I thought, you know, maybe there won't be anything in the clan castle. I was wrong, and I barely clutched the 2-star. But if I had gone in and he had his heroes, I would have come in for the Barbarian King side, either on the bottom corner or the flat side, and I would have met his troops there, killed his king there, and taken everything out. And that probably would have worked better. But now, this is another attack during our clan wars. It's not mine. It's a slightly modified one. He's doing the lure of the clan castle. He's going in with actually a lot of balloons, taking out a lot of the defenses and luring out the entire clan castle. Look at all those archers. He's doing this because he doesn't want to bring a lightning spell, I guess. and he also doesn't want to risk meeting them in the middle. And I can already tell you, I'm going to spoil it, well, he's luring the troops out. He's going to attack from this side as well. Personally, I don't like this army composition, but clearly it worked for him if I'm going to show this. But you've got 4 golems, 8 wizards, 2 witches. That's just not enough damage for me. 8 wizards and 2 witches, just, there's no firepower behind it. And if you lose a wizard on the side like those two, you're going to have some problems later on. But he's going mostly from the side. I think the entire purpose of the right side is purely to gain percent. Nothing else, because he's using all of his jumps, both his heroes, over on this side. He's also using a double jump. Now, that free spell did catch the queen, and an Inferno Tower, and an Expo, and a Tesla, so that was actually pretty good. It didn't catch the queen the second time around, though. Only the king in the center there, so he doesn't have much to worry about. And now, watch what happens. His king ran off to the right, and his king got beat in the face and killed because of all these little skeletons. Look at his queen. His queen is getting distracted as well. All the little skeletons. That is one of the strengths of this base. You meet all the skeletons in the middle. You meet both heroes. Every single strong defense. And where are his golems? His golems are over there doing nothing for the core. That is the strength of this base. But this base can be beaten with everything except Barch. I would never, ever try Barch on this base. It just seems like a really bad idea. You got maybe 15 to 20% around the outside, including these outside side compartments, and then you immediately hit 90% of his defenses before you can possibly get to the rest of the non-defensive buildings behind walls. It just seems like the dumbest idea ever to try and Barch this base. It will never end well. The only time I could see anyone doing that is someone in Champions League or someone doing a revenge where they're worth like 50 plus trophies and just going ahead and taking the risk. Otherwise, I would not ever risk using Barch on this base, or archers, or Garch, or anything like that. You need to go in 2-star because all the stuff is inside. You have to go in. I tried the Quattro Lavahound and I barely clutched the 2-star. Mr. Smalls is going with 2 Lavahounds instead. Might be better. So we've seen go wee wee, go wipe. We've seen a go wee wee with the balloons to lure out the clan castle. We've seen Quattro Lavahound, and now just regular Lavahound to 2-star this base. And if you go back to the other video, the spells one, I think it was, you can actually see one of these bases getting 3-starred with the risky attack from the side. And look at this. Okay, so this is why Lavahound is better than Quattro Lavahound. Because with more balloons, he destroys some of the core. He doesn't get the town hall, but then again, you're not going to. I can guarantee you that you're probably going to need your heroes to get the 2nd star on any decently designed version of this base with decently upgraded stuff. Just to get the town hall, you're going to need the heroes. Because everything else is either going to be dead or around the side by then. But it's still not a great base. The best place to put their splash, what's going to worry you the most if you're using a ground army, is like you saw on my second attack in this video, where the wizard tower and the mortar are right up against the edge. I couldn't get my wall breakers through. I had to break through naturally. And you're going to have to do that a fair amount of times. If they design it well, you're going to have to break through naturally. And you need a jump spell if you're using ground. You need a jump spell. Because there is no way in hell your wall breakers are going to actually reach that. No way in hell are any wall breakers going to even make it close to the core. But look at this. Queen is always the one to clutch it. Queen or king. Mostly queen. And Smalls is able to barely get the town hall and the 2nd star. So it's a decent design, but it's not as amazing as people seem to think that it is. But then again, most of these attacks were barely the 2nd star. Still, not a great design. Come up with your own and go out in clan wars or matchmaking, find these guys and show them that. Show them that their base isn't as great as they think it is. And that's the whole goal of everything in this game. Show someone that you can smash their base. Until next time, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.